All right, so this is just going to be an update post about the situation that's ongoing or has been ongoing between Raleigh, Sox's owner, and now Shelby Dennis, and apparently also AI. Now, there's a lot to this, so I'm not going to go back through the whole thing or how it started and all of that in this particular video. I do have prior videos on my wall, so you can go check those out if you want to kind of see how this started and keep up with all of the updates that I made prior to this update that I'm making right now. Now on to the most recent update. Shelby Dennis last night posted 2 videos in regards to the Raleigh Sox the Stallion's owner and third-party situation. The first video that she posted was a shorter video. I want to say it was like 15 to 18 minutes, I think. I could be wrong about that, but it was shorter than this video. So the first video was promptly taken down by YouTube. This second video was about a half hour long and is so far, at least as of the time recording this, still up on YouTube. So in both of those videos, the one that YouTube took down and the one that seems to currently be up, Shelby shared the alleged email thread, like it was an email PDF thread between Sox's owner and Raleigh, after Raleigh specifically asked Shelby in writing not to make public or share. And also in both of those videos, Shelby seemed to think that the email PDF thread was AI generated or looked like it could have been AI generated rather than an authentic communication between Raleigh and Sox's owner. And apparently Sox's owner is also denying that she ever emailed Raleigh at all. Sox's owner does say that she was in communication with Raleigh, but it wasn't via email. It was more like one of those messaging apps or something like that. And it was very brief and not an extended conversation. Now, I did watch both of Shelby's videos, the first one that was taken down by YouTube, as well as the second one that still seems to be up. And I just want to kind of share my thoughts on this second video that seems to still be up. First thing I want to bring up, and what I found kind of curious, is the extensive amount of knowledge Shelby seems to have about how to use AI to make a fake email PDF thread. She literally used examples and kind of showed how that might be accomplished in this second video. Now, I think it's great that people be aware that that is a possibility, that people apparently can make fake email PDF threads using AI, but I was just kind of surprised at the amount of knowledge she had and shared about that. And quite frankly, I kind of wondered why anyone would need to know that much information on how to make a fake email PDF thread using AI. But I don't know. Maybe there's a reason she knows that much information about it. But yeah. The second thing that kind of caught my eye is this statement right here. Because apparently this statement right here is Shelby letting Sox's owner know that Raleigh said that she had an agreement with Sox's owner that she would be gelding Sox. But the thing is I don't ever remember seeing Raleigh make any such a remark or claim. I do remember seeing Raleigh say that she was in negotiations and that she hoped to have a deal and that they were in talks and that they were going positively. I remember her saying those things, but I never remember Raleigh saying that she outright had a deal where Sox's owner would be gelding Sox. I mean, unless she deleted where she said that. I mean, that is possible that she deleted any post where she said that, but I don't remember seeing a post where it said anything like this. But like I said, maybe I missed that. So if there's anyone else out there who caught a post where Raleigh either wrote in writing or made a video where she was claiming this, that she had an outright deal with Sox, with Sox's owner, that he would be gelded, please let me know in the comments because I would be really interested in hearing about that. Another thing that I noted was that Shelby kept saying that Raleigh was accusing her of things, but I didn't really sense that when I was reading the emails that Shelby shared in this video between Raleigh and her, or maybe they were messenger messages. I'm not exactly sure. But anyway, their communications between each other, it seemed like Raleigh was just asking questions and trying to figure out Shelby's involvement and whether she was involved or not at all. Not that she was initially outright accusing Shelby of anything to begin with. I mean, from what I was reading in the emails that she was sharing, or the messages between her and Raleigh, it sounded like Raleigh was actually being pretty polite in those conversations, but that was just my take on it. Clearly, Shelby had another viewpoint and took it a different way. So the final thing I kind of want to talk about in regards to this video is when Shelby starts talking about legal stuff and lawyers and things like that. Now, it's not clear to me if she's already sought legal advice or if she plans to seek legal advice on this whole situation. But I would think that any lawyer would not advise her to make 2 videos on the subject. One, which was apparently taken down by YouTube, and the other one, which is 30 minutes long. I would think that any lawyer would want any kind of public statement that their client would make to like go through them first for approval. And I would also think that any lawyer would prefer to have their client share any evidence or information with them privately rather than like in a very public way, say in a YouTube video. But I mean, I'm not a legal expert, so, but I would assume that that's what a lawyer's preference would be. But I don't know. Maybe she did run all of this through a lawyer before she posted it and they approved it. I don't know. Anyway, I'm not trying to take sides on this or anything. Like at first I kind of thought that I kind of had figured it out what's going on. And then there was the plot twist and I'm like, oh, maybe, it's kind of like that. So at this point, I'm just like, I'm not taking sides. I don't know what's happened. I don't know. I'm not going to pretend to. I can watch a video and then have some thoughts and opinions on it and express those thoughts and opinions and whatnot. But I'm really not taking sides either way because I don't really know what's going on. Only they kind of know what's going on because they're in the thick of it. But like me, I just know what they're posting or what they're not posting. That's the only part like I know about, but they know more of the internal workings of what's going on beyond what, they're posting on their YouTube or other social media channels about this. But anyways, what are your guys' thoughts on this new update? Have you seen Shelby Dennis's most recent video? Did you see the first one that she put up before it was taken down by YouTube? Let me know what you think about all of this, the new development or what's going on as a whole in the comments below.